Hey, what's up guys? Dr. M3 here in the Tesla Model Y Performance. Now, I've had a couple of questions asking me about what I think are my favorite features of the Tesla Model Y. Well, there are quite a few of them, and there's some things that are so great about it. But let me talk about the most. I'm going to make this video about the most surprising features of the Tesla Model Y. Now, I'm on my daily commute, so figured why not do this, and we're probably going to do a bunch of these vlogs in the future. Having said that, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on so you get these videos, because I'm going to be talking about a lot of the things, a lot of my observations about the Tesla Model Y and about owning an electric car in general. How does it fit in to your lifestyle, and what are the potential pitfalls? So without further ado, let's sort of just get into it. I think if you know anything about Tesla, the first thing that comes to mind is all the technology. This is probably one of the most advanced EVs on the market today, probably one of the most advanced cars on the road today. And what do I mean by that? All you've got to do is look and see that the center unit here is where everything is managed for this car. In fact, my hands are completely free. I'm using the other hand to hold a camera, and I'm going at 75 miles an hour down the interstate. That should tell you something. This car manages all the lane changes by itself, goes around the corners, goes from one interchange to the other pretty much by itself, which is unbelievable. We're not at full self-driving yet, but the tech in this car is awesome. From being able to look at your energy consumption, interacting with the map, seeing around you, the cameras on this car. I think there are a total of about 8 cameras on this car. Unfreaking believable. The visibility that is even beyond what you can see, but the car can see it even better before you can. Of course, if you're driving along and you're bored, there's entertainment on board. You can stream YouTube. You can't stream YouTube while you're driving, but there are games and stuff for your passengers. The Google Map feature on here is pretty awesome. It's a shame it doesn't have the equivalent of Apple CarPlay, although if you want Waze, there's a kind of a workaround on it, but it's not integrated, which would be kind of nice. The second awesome feature that I love about the Tesla is how spacious it is. I bought the Model Y Performance. I actually thought about the Model 3 Performance, but given the fact that this is actually the first car I've had in quite some time that I can carry 4 or 5 passengers. Prior to that, the i8, yeah, you could do 4 passengers, but not very comfortably. And, well, the other exotic cars, well, you know, 2-seater life, no go. The M6 is 4 seats, but it's kind of like the i8 where the rear 2 seats aren't really good for adults. So it's how spacious it is. This thing is awesome. These are one of the most comfortable seats I've had in a car in a while. And not only that, it's also the storage. There's so much storage in this car, it's actually insane. You know, you have the front, you got the trunk, you got even under the seats there's storage. The center console has a ton of storage. It is just amazing how much storage there is in this car. It kind of blows you away. The next item that I would say is an awesome feature that kind of blows me away is the panoramic roof. This is probably even more so than the Model 3 and even the Model S. This panoramic roof is insane. It is, if you're a passenger, you're in heaven. As a driver, it's pretty good, but it almost, other than this area right up front here, it gives you this incredible visibility. And that's another feature of this car, is how incredible the visibility is all around it, whether you're using some of the technology like the cameras to see, or just looking over it. The mere fact that you don't have a dashboard in front of you gives you that amount of visibility that it just it's weird. You would think that it would be tough getting used to not having the dashboard in front of you, but actually it's not that bad. I can read the speedo, I can reach all the controls fairly easy. So it's kind of a non-issue if you just think about it. I love this thing. I love how it's laid out, and I don't think I could go back to a regular Tesla or a regular car. That's not true, because my sports cars are going to have that, but it's really interesting in this layout and how well it works. So you're going to think it's all great with a Tesla, right? Well, no. There are a couple of things that leave a lot to be desired. So this car carries a premium price, but the fit and finish, although my car is actually pretty good, isn't so premium. Oh wow, what's behind me? I think it's a RS7, or maybe it's just an S7. We're gonna look over it. You know, I'm a car guy, so I see these things, you gotta check them out. As I was saying, you would think that it's all great and hunky-dory with the Tesla Model Y, but it isn't. This car carries a premium price. The fit and finish, however, is not particularly premium. And that's something that they've gotten better at over time, but it's not there fully yet. And so that's one thing I think they need to work on. My car is actually pretty good. If you have not seen that video that I posted a while ago, when I took delivery, my car was actually pretty good. No major problems. We had some issues with the paint and stuff like that, but for the most part, it was good. But they need to sort of work on that a bit, and it's just not there. The other surprising thing that I didn't realize was how much of a hit you take on the range when it's cold. And I'm serious. There's almost a 40% hit on range. Now, recently it's been like in the 20s, even with preconditioning. And this has a heat pump that actually supposedly helps the efficiency of the battery. But I almost took a 40%, I think it was 38, 39%. And I'm going to do a video just specifically around that. But as the temperature gets warmer now, as we head into the spring, into the summer, I expect that to go away. But my journey is about 150 miles round trip a day. And with a hit that large, you can see that, like, wow. So that's another surprising thing. Having said all of that, would I do it again? Yes, I actually love this car. I would buy the Model Y Performance again. Would I consider the long-range version? Possibly, but the Performance is where it is. That's what I would get. It's more than enough range for what I need, and I just charge every day. I have free supercharging. Anyway, guys, that's my quick take on the surprising features of the Tesla Model Y. Hope you enjoyed this video. If not, well, stay tuned, because I'll have other videos that will come, not only on the Tesla, but update coming on the SVJ. We're getting really close. I'll do a video about that all by itself. If you're considering a Tesla, go ahead and use my referral code. It's in the description below, and it's also right below this video here. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn notification on, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. And as I always say, keep motoring. Oh, Golf R.